You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
Hello everyone, this is RJ Lien and you are tuning to 90.8 Hills FM, the voice of change. It's time for our Music in Focus segment where we take a deep dive into some of the artists from the music industry. And today I'm thrilled to introduce our guest host whose name is Sangmai Samuel. Thank you so much for taking the time to come to our
You're
radio.
welcome.
Okay, could you please tell our listeners a little bit about yourself, please?
My name is Sangmai Samuel, and I'm from Jang community. And I recently graduated 2019, and I've been doing something with my business, but it's been up and down. And also doing my music, most priority.
Okay.
Writing songs, trying to make the tune before performing in the stage. That's what I've been doing.
So you have graduated from Unity College?
Yeah, Unity College.
Okay, we'll get back into that later. So can you tell us a bit about your musical journey? Like how did it all begin?
It all began back in high school. I grew up with my friends. We were all listening. We were all listening to music, talking about those old bands and all. That's how I got into music.
Acha, acha. So what genre of music you're interested in?
I prefer soft rock and country.
So who are your biggest musical influences? You said you like music since your childhood. So do you have any memories of your childhood that drew your interest into music?
Yeah. I grew up listening to especially the rock songs.
Okay.
Those days they were one of the big ones.
Yes, of course.
And countries.
Okay.
And those bands were Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses, and Elvis
love those
Presley
bands,
and Blake Shelton and all the country ones.
Okay, interesting. Could you tell us more about your musical journey? Like, have you ever performed anywhere or composed any songs like that?
Till now I have not performed in the big stage, but I've been performing during college days.
College days,
like
in
Dekora,
functions.
Zumex. I've performed there.
Okay. Can you tell a little bit about Tech Aura and Zumex?
Yeah, Dekora. I don't remember it quite well, but it was some kind of event organized by college.
Acha.
So where music come together and they perform
and
for
you
competitive,
perform there. For competition.
Yeah, for competition.
And you did have a band during that time then?
Yeah,
or you
band.
performed solo?
I had a band.
Acha. Okay. So you have written some songs already. So I want to get into that. How did you go about composing and creating music? Can you walk us through your creative process?
Yeah. Since my childhood I've been interested in music, so I was thinking instead of covering a lot other songs, why can't I write my own songs?
That's right.
That's what I thought. So I started experimenting with my own lyric, and that's how I got into it. And I have around 10 lyrics written, but I haven't come up with the tune yet.
Yet to come.
Yeah, but I have completed one song.
That's nice. Okay, so as a upcoming musician, so what are the biggest challenges that you face?
The biggest challenge will be especially the funds and getting into the big stage. We need support.
That's true.
Support is very necessary.
Okay, so you said you have performed during your college days and you had a band. And is your band still going on together, or what happened to that?
They all parted in a different ways. Some are working in the church, some are doing business, some are far away from here.
Okay. So talking about performances, how do you approach live performances, and what do you enjoy most about performing for a live audience?
Yeah. Um, like since we love singing, when we
Yes.
sing with the people, with the
And the crowd
audience, yeah,
cheering.
when the crowd cheers,
Yeah.
it really gives a good, very good pleasure,
Vibe.
Yeah, vibe.
Okay. So there's an upcoming event called by the Muse Nagaland,
Yeah,
and you're going to perform
yeah,
on that.
that will be my first.
That will be your first
Yeah,
performance.
yeah.
Okay. So can you tell us something about that event?
That even they organize it for local artists.
Okay.
They bring out the local artists together and they give us the very
Exposure.
yeah, exposure to that.
Gotcha.
And yeah,
All right. Well, all the best for your upcoming performance.
thank you.
And okay, we'll talk about your music journey and yeah, all about that. But um, you said that you were finding difficult for funds, right,
Yeah,
to to progress about your music career further.
yeah.
So, right now, how are you processing it?
It's it's really hard. Like for the 3 years, I've been trying to do business with the stock
Okay.
market.
Stock
So I
market
thought,
trading.
yeah. So I thought
Okay.
I would make from there pretty good profit, and I'll start investing in my music. But sadly, I couldn't make it.
We're getting into more interesting topic
Yeah.
about trading, because this one I have seen a lot of times. I've heard of even my own friends doing it. Some have done really well, but some, I don't know about them. But yes, could you please tell us what motivated you to start trading?
Like it was like you sit in a computer and
Yeah.
you do some research and trade and make money, and it's a very high return, high risk, high return.
High risk, high
So that's
return.
how I got interested. I started studying in YouTube.
We have to first have a basic
Yeah,
knowledge about
knowledge.
it, do the market research,
And for the market, it's not only about knowledge; it's about patience.
patience.
Yeah, and
So, what was your experience with risk management about this thing called trading?
I, sometimes when we make profit,
Yes,
we started getting greedy and we put more money,
we become
and that's how
greedy. We
we
want more.
start to lose.
Okay, so you need to have patience.
Patience is very necessary.
Acha.
Without patience, it's not possible to get there.
Okay, then can you give an example of a successful trade you made, and how did it become successful?
Yeah. Uh, I haven't got there yet.
Okay.
It's gonna take a long time. I know that.
So you said that there is greed and we need to have patience. So how do you handle emotions while
Yeah.
trading
We're supposed to take
Yeah,
only
okay.
like 1-2 trade, but when we lose, we start to panic. Like, no, I'm
Okay.
going to recover that money, and you start over trading, and that's how we lose it. That's my weakness.
Okay. So what advice would you give to someone who is interested in trading?
I would advise them to first take courses and do
Courses?
research and do proper risk management. That's all.
Acha. So that's a good piece of advice that you have just shared, and I'm sure our listeners who are into trading or who are thinking to invest in trading have learned something from you. So thank you for that. And yeah, we have talked about your music. We have talked about your experiences in trading to make your funds for your music career. Now, let's switch gears and talk about something else. Okay. What do you like to do in your free time besides music?
Free time. Uh, when I'm free, I especially go out with my friends
Hang out.
and watch movies. That's what I
Okay.
do.
Acha.
I watch movie a lot when I'm free.
That's interesting. Yeah. And who is someone who is someone you admire or look up to, like either professionally or personally,
Like from music or
anywhere?
anywhere. Like there are a lot of people, but for me, it will be Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
That's a good pickup. Okay. And so, let's get to know some of your favorites. What are your favorite songs? What are your favorite, okay, movies? We'll just talk about movies.
Um, with the movies, I'm more into
Horror.
horror and dramas.
Acha. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Mm. So, talking about the upcoming musical event that's going to happen, when is it going to happen? Is it on
It's happening on 13th of this month.
13th
Yeah.
of this month,
Yeah.
right? How's your preparation going on? This is your first. This is going to be your
Mm.
first show. How is your preparation going on for that?
It's going on well.
What are the audience going to expect? Can you tell us a bit about what's going to happen there?
Yeah, since I'll be doing country, I think they will be getting country vibe.
Country vibes. Okay. Okay. Apart from music, how is your you're studying as well, right?
Yeah.
Or have you completed?
I completed
You have,
2019,
or you
but
have
I'm
completed your
studying
graduation,
for competitive.
and now you're fully focusing onto music.
Mm.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about your music? How, like, what can we expect from you in the future? Any collaboration or something?
For that, I'm hoping
Alright.
like more from myself, that I first put myself together with those trading that I failed,
Okay.
and after that I'll stick to music.
Okay. So you'll be going back to trading and work out on it, or what's
Yeah, I have to that because I have lost already.
okay.
So if I stop there, I'll be a big loser for that.
Okay, that's
But doesn't mean that I will be stopping doing music. It's always with me.
okay. Yeah, we faced a lot of failures in life, but bouncing back again and getting back again and redoing it, that's what makes us go farther
Yeah.
ahead in life. Okay, so okay, apart from all this, so is there anything you would like to tell our listeners?
Uh, I would tell you all that life is not easy, and what you are doing to get a goal in your life, and it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard. So whatever comes in your way, please don't give up, and start hoping, and doing it more and more. And one day, you will get the fruit of it.
That's true. That's very true. Okay, so if I were to, like, I want to have a karaoke session with you after this show. So that's not for the listeners, but we're going to have a good time after the show. So if we're going to have a karaoke session, what song will you pick up?
I don't know. Since I listen to all music,
All
you
music.
might know my songs, and I might not know your
That's
songs.
right. That's right. Acha, acha. Any questions do you want to ask me, or
Like, how often do you listen to music?
me? Whenever I get time, I listen. But yes, like you said, it was hard rock during our school
Oh,
days.
yeah.
But as we grow older, we're all coming back to country music. Yeah, country
Mm.
songs. Mm.
Yeah, when I was doing bands with my friends,
Mm.
I have one funny experience.
Okay.
We were invited in the school to perform a song
Acha.
in the chapel hall.
Mm.
So I think we picked a wrong song.
Okay.
We,
what happened?
we sang a metal song, and the pastor has to come and stop us.
The
That's
pastors, you
yeah, I
in
think
the
he's a
school?
pastor. Yeah,
Catholic school.
I think it's a Catholic school or something. I forgot.
Acha, that is it. That is interesting. Okay. And what else? Any more things that happened on your performance during your college days or high school?
not much. I think this is the only one.
Okay. So, how do you like to connect with your fans and audience, whether online or in person?
They have to get to know me first. For that,
Okay.
if they like my music, they'll connect with me.
That's right. That's right. Okay. I'm sure everybody will like you because you're into country music and everyone loves country music, be it young, be it of our age,
Yeah.
older than us, or anyone. Yeah, I feel that.
This is the reason why I chose it. Because rock songs, not every elders listens to it.
That's right. That's
Mm.
right. We're just about to. I think we've talked about your music. We've talked about the trading that you have done. Is there anything that you would like to tell our listeners to know more about you, about your life in general?
I just want to say, my life is a struggling life right now. I'm struggling to make something out of my life, and I'm working hard for it, and
I-
I'm almost there right now.
I feel like everyone goes through
Mm.
a tough phase in life,
Yeah.
and I believe if that's it currently, I'm sure it will fade away soon and it will get
Yeah.
better. The sun will shine one day. So, okay, so moving on, what are your plans ahead?
My plans. I'm actually looking for a job.
You're looking
Yeah.
for. Okay, so I know what, like what in music field or any other.
In any other.
Okay, and can you tell us something more about yeah, something more which the listeners haven't heard of or not known yet about you?
Mm, I.
Tell us about your favorite music. Favorite music we have already done, movies, and do you have any pets at home or what's your favorite pastime? Stuff like that. I'm sure the listeners want to know more about you.
I love animals, dog,
Animals.
cats.
Okay. Mm.
I love them, but I don't have one at home. I had one, the cat, orange, ginger cat, orange ginger cat.
Okay.
But when I
Gotcha.
took it home for my vacation in my hometown, it got lost. Maybe some hunters ate it.
We are headhunters. That's right. Okay. So you have already composed the songs and
Mm.
it's there.
It's there.
So how is it like? How is it processing? How will it be processing?
I'm I'm done with the lyrics, but I'm trying to find the right tune for it.
Okay. How do you get the inspiration to write your songs? Like how long does it take, and then where do you draw your inspiration to? It's not an easy thing, I believe. So how do you get inspiration to write your lyrics?
Like I get the inspiration from
Sorry.
stories and from realities.
Okay. Okay, and how long does it take to write lyrics for one song?
It takes 1 or 2 weeks for me.
1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, from the movies anywhere. People just find inspiration from whenever they go around something they see in the street. They
Yeah.
keep it in mind. They write it. Or even in the middle of conversation, or even while watching TV, listening to other songs. So, how is it like according to with you?
Um, as a songwriter, the inspiration, it doesn't just like bob up when we try to compose it. Sometimes we try to compose, it doesn't come out.
Yes.
But when we are doing something like trying to adjust a guitar or trying to play with the chords, that's the moment when we sometimes we get the inspiration from there also,
That's
especially with the tune.
okay. So it must be what stressful also to write something, or
Uh,
it just comes out naturally?
Sometimes it's stressful, but sometimes it's fun.
You do it when you're
Yeah. When I'm
Okay.
in mood, the songs
Okay.
comes out good.
You have also talked about the difficult phases of your life, and yes, so, and I'm sure most of us of our age goes through this period at one point of time. So,
Mhm.
how do you deal with stress or pressures when related to your music or other aspects of your life?
For that, we see that we are not the only one who have gone through all this. And
Yes.
I know in one phase of life we'll be facing that, so we have to like be patient with ourselves, trust ourselves, be strong, and get through it.
Yes, that's very true. Okay, with that, we are coming to the concluding part
Mm.
of our show. And before we wrap up, I just wanted to give you the opportunity to share your social media handles with our listeners. So, can you please share your social media
Mm,
handles?
I often change a lot, but this time I'll stick to one.
That's
My
interesting.
Insta.
Why I before you tell them, I just want to ask, why do you keep on changing? That also happens according to the mood or what?
Yeah, like I love playing with those titles and words now, you know.
You like the username. You keep on changing
Mm.
every time. How are your fans going to cope up with that? Someday they see you. Okay, what's your current username now?
My current username is Drunken Peanut.
Drunken Peanut. Okay, and okay, that's interesting. So how did you come about this using this username?
I
There
don't
might be
know
a
it
story behind this, or
because I love eating peanut.
peanut. Okay, so
Uh,
interesting.
Recently I came across one funny incident on my
Acha.
Instagram. I was checking on my follower list, and one funny username I got was Heart Kidnapper.
Hard kidnapper. Okay. Okay, so your Instagram is peanut
Drunken Peanut.
drunken
Yeah.
peanut. Okay, and are you on YouTube as well,
No,
or
I'm
you're
not
not
on
on
YouTube.
YouTube? You're on Instagram. So
Yeah.
okay, um, that's fantastic, and thanks for sharing your Instagram handle.
You're welcome.
I'm sure our listeners will appreciate the chance to connect with you online, and to our listeners, be sure to follow Samuel, whose name is Drunken Peanut on Instagram. Okay. Okay, well, thank you so much, Samuel, for coming and
You're
interacting
welcome.
with
And also
us.
thank you so much for having me.
So, do you have any message for our listeners before we wind up?
Um, I would just like to say like whatever you're trying to do, all the best.
All right,
Mm.
that's a good piece of advice. Thank you for that. And yeah, okay. I okay. I just want to before we wind up, just want to. We have talked about the music. We have talked about the trading, and then how is your uh, how does your day looks like in general?
My day.
Yeah. Or even this morning before you came to the show. How was it?
It was good. I was thinking, oh, today I will be doing podcast with you all.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it.
On the radio. And have
Mhm.
you heard? Okay, have you ever done this before?
No, this will be my first time.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and thank you so much for coming.
You're
And
welcome.
also to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to 90.8 Hills FM. We hope you enjoyed the conversation, and I hope that you've got to know your artists even better by now. And if you have any questions, or if you want to know him better, you can connect with him on Instagram, which is Drunken Peanut. Well, listeners, Samuel will be performing on an event called Summer Fiesta, organized by the Muse Nagaland,
Mm.
correct?
Yeah.
So mark your calendars and catch him on his live performance on 13th of May at Itaya Bliss. Well, I'm going to have some karaoke session with Samuel after this show. So, dear listeners, if you want to check the behind the scenes of this show, so don't forget to follow us on our socials. We are Hills FM Nagaland on all our social media platforms. Okay, this is Sam. We have just wrapped up our show. We have just wrapped up the conversation, and now we are back with with a karaoke session. So this is a song called Your Man by Josh Turner, picked up by Sam, and we're going to sing it now. I hope you enjoy it. Shall we? Okay. Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put your music on the soft and slow. Oh baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. I've never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on. Oh, just to be your man. There's no hurry, don't you worry. We can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over what I had in mind. Lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on the soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on. Oh, just to be your man. Yeah, you actually have a good voice. I think I flopped your voice singing together, but it was a nice pleasure to sing along with you.
Hoşuna gider. Mondi takasap koydu şey.
And well, that's just about it. Thank you for listening. This is your RJ Lien signing off.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.